What did they say?
They're going to make preparations. When they say delay, does that mean that they want us to come?
When they say delay, they meant, like, see if you can slow down the incoming army. Because it will take a while to evacuate people who just evacuated again.
They need help to run.
I'll go.
So will I. I'm gonna go.
You keep going to Kresik. We'll be.
You can take a horse.
You can make a horse.
It's true.
You can keep going with some of the monks. And
Well, if our monk friends are truly against Strahd, they should help us too.
I mean, as long as someone goes with Daramash to that.
Or it's
Someone
like,
from the
if we can
Abbey
make
goes.
this quick.
The monks are looking at what you're seeing, and you can see, like, the more martial of them are sort of, like, grinning and cracking their knuckles.
They're ready for a fight.
And Kirill says, now I do understand that there's a bit of a hurry, so I also wouldn't... We could detail someone to take you straight to Kresik if you wish. That said, my team is spoiling for a fight.
Golem wasn't enough to slate your thirst, huh?
We are geared for Lich. And as much as we are glad that you saved us a couple pints of blood,
Did blue
dealing
ball
with
them?
that,
You know.
Daramash says, and Luther's like...
Celibacy. Oath of celibacy. He is aware.
No, I think maybe she was like taking a drink of like a water candy and just like fucking fountains like over the horse, like not.
he sort of like, he like looks at you and looks back and is like, I would not have,
Each their own.
I would not have put it that way. To each their own. That said, y'all seem like you can handle some zombies.
Oh dear. And Luther just grins.
That's what I thought. Daramash, that is, we will provide you safe passage, or you can accompany us. It is your decision.
It is probably best for me to stay with my group.
I'm glad to hear. So, I think we should see if we can intercept them. And the red-headed one says, yeah, let's kick some ass!
Wait.
And, like, holds out and, like, high-fives the really tall woman. And they both, like, pull out their sort of weapons that they have. And I'd say they sharpen them, but they both are blunt, so fuck it.
Malrian, Petri, and Elm, do you want to ride horseback and we can get a little faster?
Darvish is gonna
And
summon
Darvish?
Norman Gredus.
Darvish. So, that's your, that's your steed, I think is how that works? Or what
Yes.
is that exactly? Which spell is that?
Let's see.
Norman
That's
Gredus
one of my level 2 spells.
Okay.
So I'm gonna
Darvish,
gross
like,
Binacord.
mutters something a little bit, and, like, instantly, Norman Reedus is there.
But in a horse form.
But in horse form.
I just picture like an actual Norman Reedus, like on all fours,
Ew.
but not like the knees, but like the standing kind.
Yes.
And like two like horns out this way, like handlebars,
Or
in a saddle.
Or it's just Norman Reedus, and he's just gonna Darvish is gonna piggyback.
Yes.
I refuse.
Yeah,
It is a binacorn.
No, I like
it is a binacorn with the horns out like that way, but it is a binacorn.
Then I'm just gonna picture it like that, like my horse prince, like dating thing that
Sure.
has the face. But the
You're a
horse.
horse.
It is a horse that does look vaguely like Norman Reedus,
Okay.
which is very hard to describe, and I'm not going to attempt it.
You just did.
It's just this really greasy, shaggy looking horse. It's like one of those Mongolian, like, ponies.
Yeah, it looks a little too small for Darvish, but he carries you and, like, rears back, ready to go. Oh my god.
Remember he holds
I
it?
know, I
He doesn't
remember. It's
have
just
reins.
ridiculous.
Yeah, I'll jump on the second, because Irina's with Kira.
Sure.
To the front, so.
You can jump up behind Wince then.
Yeah.
Everybody mounting up? Are they gonna...
Does someone need to grab Vesna?
Vesna can run.
Oh,
This is a fucking hunting dog. Vesna can run forever.
Vesna kept up when we booked it from Milwaukee.
No, someone carried him.
I had
Yeah.
Vesna.
Oh, whatever. It's fine.
That's just because you can't trust dogs to do the right thing in a firestorm.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure
He's probably just excited.
Vesna's
Yeah.
psyched.
Because they're kind of like greyhounds.
Or I bet you're gonna wild shape into something.
No, Petra doesn't want
Elm? You grabbing a horse?
Sure.
Doesn't really matter which. I think you're keeping to yourself. We'll say you get behind Harkus, the excitable one.
Okay.
And he's just like, fuck yeah. And Kirill says, alright, let's ride. And you guys gallop down the
I
mountain.
have to hold on to her.
Now you really do have to
Dang
hold
it.
on.
Good thing Clifford knows how to ride horses.
You guys gallop down this mountain road, past Arginvestholt in the distance, and for a moment, because Daramesh is sort of leading the way, Daramesh, you look back and you see, just for a moment above Arginvestholt, you see the shape of Arginvost's circle. And, like,
Single tear.
the feeling I want you to get from this, because I think it's sort of a thing that can happen,
Uh-huh.
is I want you to get a thumbs up feeling, in a way.
You have a like on Facebook.
Thumbs up. Just in your brain. And then it, like, dissipates again, because it's too bright in the daytime for ghost dragons to be hanging out.
Yeah. His eyes are like slits from it being so bright.
Mm-hmm.
We're just like... just like whatever salute that they do at like the Order of the Silver Dragon.
As you guys are barreling down this mountain at practically
Now we
gallop,
are making a dust cloud.
you are making a dust cloud. And you managed to make it to the crossroads, where you had split off, where the road that leads up to Arginvestholt, away from this primary, the Old Svalish road, that leads towards the secondary crossroads, farther to the west for the winery. You get to the road, and Kirill says, Harkus, young man, I need you to scout for us. How far have we got? Harkus looks back at you and says, Kid, that's you, Elm. You willing to take a look?
Sure.
Deal. And you guys gallop down the road towards the zombie horde. The rest of you are essentially, you are going to prepare to fight the zombies.
So they are zombies? Or...
You are pretty sure.
Okay.
That is definitely the impression that Ms. Natural 20 got.
Smell hits right.
A little bit. Certainly it's on the wind, is the smell of undeath
Is that what I smell?
approaching.
Or what I
No, because you've smelled undeath before.
Okay.
Something different. But Kirill says, anything that y'all can do to maybe slow him down, let's think about it. We can set defenses. God damn, there's so many
So
of these
we're in
people.
front of them now?
You are in front of them, and they are coming down the road towards you, although you can't see them right now. Elm and Harkus have been sent to scout about how long it takes. Emil, Zulega, Tereska, ditches. Slow them down. See if you can get some spikes going as well. And the three of them, shout that they're on it, and grab sort of, digging implements from the bag of holding that they were carrying, and start, digging a series of trenches along the road. While you guys are thinking about it, I'm going to cut to Elm real quick. Elm, you are galloping with Brother Harkus down the road, and perhaps 15 minutes at a good gallop, you pull up as you see this cloud directly in front of you.
Okay.
The pair of you pull off to the side of the road and kind of hide yourself in the trees for a moment. I would like you to make a perception check for me, and he's going to make one as well.
Which means it's a 10.
You rolled better than he did.
Yay.
You rolled an 8. So you see, after watching for a little bit, you start to make out that what you can see is around about 100 figures in varying stages of undeath. They are corpses, they are not well preserved, and it seems to be sort of a mix of primarily old and very sort of practically almost falling apart kind of zombies. Some of them don't have the right number of limbs. Some of them have just like plain bone showing in between stuff. There are some fresh corpses, but for the most part, it seems to be not ancient, but much older.
Were they the ones
Kind of
that
dead
cooked our
bodies.
food? Were they the ones that cooked our food in Strahd's Castle?
No. There's lots of zombies. There are lots of dead bodies available. You also see, leading this party, is a man on horseback. This man is someone. I think you've met him. You recognize him a little bit. This is the man that you met on the road back to Vallaki before you were invited to Strahd.
Isn't what's her name's kid?
This is the son of Lady Wachter. And he is.
Him dead real bad.
Well, he looks different a little bit.
You look different.
You look different.
The primary thing that's different is that he has a very, very, very large sword strapped to his back. Stupid, oversized kind of thing. Kind of like Guts level or like Buster Sword level sword. And you converse with Brother Harkers for a second, and he says, what do you think? 80?
That would be my best guess.
Who's that?
I forgot what his name was already.
That's okay. I'm not sure you were ever given his name.
Okay,
But
I just fill him in on what I know.
some noble prick.
Basically, yeah.
What's he doing leading an army of the undead?
Guess it's as good as mine.
Well, they're moving slow. It looks like we've got an hour, I'll say. Half an hour by the time we get back. Alright, let's ride.
Okay.
And the two of you jump back on the horse and book it back towards the rest of the party. You all have been working for about half an hour when Elm shows back up. What have you been doing?
All I prepared was general do the fight spells.
How
And
long does
unfortunately,
Steed last for?
What's the specific spell that you're using? Conjure Steed?
Yeah.
I think an hour. I'll find out. It might be much longer, actually. I don't have Conjure Steed here. Is it Summon Steed? What's the name of the spell? Do you have it?
Fine Steed.
Finds. Why is it find? Like it just like you look around. Oh, a horse!
You fucking Norman just picks it up.
Oh, he just hangs out
Okay, cool.
until he dies.
Oh, cool.
There's no duration on Norman Reedus.
Okay.
Norman Reedus the
There's
Steedus.
no duration on Norman Reedus.
Norman Steedus.
Norman, that's it. That's
Norman
his name.
Steedus.
We did it. We
I'm
got
going
it.
to. Does he at least have a saddle? I'm sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's a fully functional horse to ride.
Alright, I'm going to kind of strap the heart onto the saddle.
Okay.
So it's not on my back anymore.
Sure. Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
That takes about 10-ish minutes or so to get it like nice and settled.
Mm-hmm.
What do you tell Norman Steedus to do?
Keep this safe. It must make it back to Argonfast.
Do you want me to like take it somewhere?
No, just once we get to our destination, just stay out of trouble.
Yeah, I can do that.
If anything happens to me, at least bring this back to Argonfast.
Okay. I think if anything happens to you, I die. But that's fine.
Just go. Whatever happens, just do it. I don't care.
Yes, can do, boss. No problem.
It's been a stressful day.
I understand. Is anyone else doing anything? You guys can help build these traps if you want. You could sharpen stakes for the stake pits. You could cast weird spells. I know that I didn't give you like time to be like, oh yeah, I'll get like magic circle or whatever kind of shit. But there are, I just want to hear what options you guys think you have.
I mean, I think that I'm bristling at, like, the idea of, like, oh, man, all these undead. Oh, I'm so excited. Itching for another fight.
How wide's the road?
The road is about 30 feet wide.
Has, Elm,
Elm is on their way back. I'm seeing what happened
okay.
before Elm showed up.
Okay. Then I'm gonna cast Entangle kind of in front of the trenches.
Okay.
What about, if I don't have it prepared, alright. So basically it just makes it difficult terrain,
Sure.
and anything that enters that 20-foot area has to make a strength save or beat restraint.
I would not recommend doing that
No?
because that lasts a minute.
Okay, never mind.
So you can do that like once things cook off.
Sure.
But
I literally have nothing on.
Yeah.
So I'll just.
I'm sad I used those 2, 3, third level spell slots, but I've got one more and then the spiritual friends.
mm-hmm.
I'll just be Mallory would just be helping around, like Sharp is like whatever she can do, like getting ready.
Yeah.
That'd be like a group effort for
I'd say the two of you guys and Petri. Petri might actually be just like druid crafting these stakes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like you guys are like taking blades, like axe blades to them.
And stuff like. Oh.
And Petri, you are like just grabbing bushes, and the bushes are sprouting thorns at like every little bit, and you're just sticking the bush into these traps. That's totally fine. You guys, over the course of this half hour, prepare a number of these stake traps. And then Brother Harkus and Elm come barreling back into this, I won't say camp, but the area that you're in. And they say, they're going to be here in half an hour.
How many were there?
80, at least.
Fun.
Led by, I don't know, some asshole on a horse.
I could describe a lot of people.
That's true. What did he look like? Did we just describe him?
Elm describes his person, I assume.
Yes. The first thing I say is we have about a half hour left.
Mm-hmm. And then you describe
The son of Lady Luck.
the son of Lady Wachter.
Just grin. I don't know why I have such a vendetta against this woman, but I'm so excited.
Well, too bad she's not on the horse.
Oh no, I would have gone out there with her if it been.
Maybe we could make another layer of trenches, like behind this one. I don't know.
Can we hide the trenches, like so they don't see them?
Petri, do you still have that difficult terrain spell that, like, hurt whenever you walked on it? No? Okay.
You could, I think, with some good survival checks, hide the trenches so that
Okay.
they would be more effective.
I want to do that.
I'll help with that.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. Anyone who wants to help with that, roll a survival.
Cool. Well, that's better than I thought it was going to
Do
be.
you add
16.
anything to that?
What is
Yeah.
survival?
Survival's
Oh,
wisdom.
It's
wisdom.
Just is?
Well, no.
Oh, okay. Well, then that's a 21.
All right.
I got 12.
Luther?
14. No. Wait. 9. No, 16.
16?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't roll because no one was in the hand.
I mean, if you want to... No, you
Why
could
not?
be doing other things.
I don't
You
know
just
what
be
else he'd
sharpening
be
your sword.
doing. I guess he could sharpen the sword.
He could be... I don't know.
He could, okay, no, he was helping with the stakes, but like with the little private
Got a
smile to
little-
himself of how stupid it is that he's making stakes.
Sure. 100%. And I think Irina is with you.
You ready to
Kind
put
of
your
sharpening.
skills to use?
I am more than ready. Zombies! Oh, this is going to be fun.
I don't have a proper sword.
Got your crossbow?
Yes, but no. Doesn't anyone have an extra sword?
I do. I've got a short sword.
Please.
Okay. Don't cut yourself. Rina Koyanovich, what did I just say?
I didn't! Easy! with those survival checks, you guys are able, I think, to spend the next half hour. You make sort of like a thatch out of leaves to cover the top of this, and then you sweep road dirt on top of it. So it is pretty difficult. You don't think a zombie would probably be able to tell that this is a trap. And some thick idiot would probably also not necessarily be able to tell.
Let me get into the middle of them, and then I can cut down the forces pretty quick.
Perhaps some of us should hide so he doesn't realize how many of us there are waiting for him.
Can I jump in a tree? Or climb up a
We've got
tree?
about 5 minutes, so anyone who wants to hide, I think, ought to.
I'm gonna hide off in to a flanking position, so that way I'm not trying to dive headfirst in. But I'm gonna run in the middle and do channel of infinity, and just blow them all up.
Okay.
I'm a
Anyone who is hiding versus standing in the middle of the road, please make a stealth check. Most of the monks are going to stay in the middle of the road. The ones who aren't
No, actually,
are the healer.
Liver's too proud to hide. Are you fucking kidding me?
I'll be in the middle, off to one side, but here's front, middle, back, middle kind of area of a group.
That was a meaningless statement. Please describe it a little bit different.
What just happened?
I don't want to be in the
Now
middle. I
there's,
want to be here, the front, middle, back, middle, in the middle.
No,
What?
I was saying out of the 3 areas you could be in this general vicinity that we have set up.
Yes.
I want to be in the middle, off to the side in a tree.
Okay.
You-
I'm going to tell you where you can be, and I'm
Yes.
going to have you pick. Okay?
Okay.
There is the road.
Okay.
There is the north side of the road. There is the south side of the road. The north side has lots of trees. The south side has some less trees.
North side.
And you're going to be approximately equal with the traps.
Yes.
But on the north? Okay, cool. The healer and the mage are both with you. The mage does real good, and the healer is not so hidden.
Ooh, that was good. Unnatural 20.
All right. Fantastic. Who else is hiding? What do you get?
16.
Cool.
27.
You're invisible.
Of course. I expected nothing less from you.
The rest of you have set up in essentially a phalanx behind these traps.
Arrogantly.
Very,
Just so fucking
just
ready.
gleaming.
Oh, no, I think I'll be on the north side, leaning against the tree.
Sure. Just smoking. Just
Fucking I'm so ready. Petri, do you have any of that stuff you smoke? Probably not a good idea to do that immediately.
Yeah, you want to get high right before this?
Yes.
yes, I do.
No, Irina, no.
I was gonna say no anyway.
I
I paid good money for this. Okay.
So when not getting high?
Penelope came out a little bit nuts.
Sorry.
Yeah, that was-
I said no anyway. I paid good money for this.
This kush was hard to come by.
Yeah.
Who are you buying
That's
from?
a statement. Continue.
Fucking Ashland's just Kush, huh?
The dankest.
One whole weed.
I did an entire marijuana.
Okay, please.
One of your finest weeds!
Like Penelope, she's not even here.
Dude, Ashland would find a joint from, procure one just to do it.
Did she do the oregano thing to Penelope?
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Please
amazing.
give her oregano.
God bless children. Let us continue.
So, you guys are displaying your sort of martial prowess in arrogant disdain
Mm-hmm.
as
You guys are. I'm in a fucking tree.
yeah.
Petri is. Well, I guess
the
they're
responsible
hunter
ones
now.
are up in trees, covered with grasses, ready to do some damage,
Mm-hmm.
and the slightly less responsible ones, including most of the monks, are just standing in sort of wedge formation. And I'm going to say Tatzel and Kirill are at the head,
Heck yeah.
and the rest of you are off to either side, kind of covering the whole.
I've
Range.
told Norman Reedus to kind of
Norman Steedus.
Norman
Steedus to go kind of towards the back along with the heart.
He's hanging back.
Yeah,
You can see that Norman Steedus is ready on your command to just bolt if you want.
yeah.
Around a bend in the road, first you hear this loud sort of shuffling motion. It's not soldiers marching because Some of them don't have limbs. And they're certainly not all stomping in command.
Just
It's
imagine the like reeded sound from Ocarina of Time.
a little bit, yeah. There's sort of that low moaning noise. And then around the corner appears a man on horseback. And behind that man on horseback appears a zombie, and another zombie, and another zombie, and zombie after zombie. A horde of the undead is approaching you.
Are they all like Valakians?
Go ahead, and if you want to look, make a perception check.
Yeah.
If Marguerite and Chet are in that horde, no one goes out alive.
Is Orville Redenbach?
I rolled
Okay,
21.
8.
Perception?
8. Well, yeah, we don't know.
10.
Anybody?
10,
8.
6, 21.
21.
10.
So, I'd say that Tatzel does manage to pick out a couple of people that he's seen before. I'm going to say the one that I'm going to highlight is Tommy Timovich.
Oh no! Oh no!
My teeth!
Does he still have his top hat?
It's like,
My teeth!
it's really ruined now. They're already ruined.
Oh,
It's not all of them,
Oh no!
my
But-
baby teens!
but one of the teens, Tommy Timovich, I'm going to say, was not one. It was not one of the main teens. He didn't have many speaking lines. He was the.
He was one of the background teens.
Well, no. Okay, so the teens were the like a girl, and then the fucking boys from the Wind Waker Island.
Yeah.
If I remember. And so this was like Drippy Nose Kid, one of those kids.
Yeah, from
Okay.
the main
This is
island.
Drippy Nose Kid.
Okay, is it Drippy Nose? Like,
It's not Glasses Boy or Boy with Cool Hat, who's
Okay.
everyone's favorite. This is
Okay.
Drippy Nose Kid. But he is
a fucking zombie.
he is a zombie. He seems one of the fresher ones. And he is shambling forward towards you with a blank look in his eyes, missing like a good chunk out of his torso, with some nasty burns. And the entire horde sort of comes to a halt for a moment as Nikolai Wachter, which is his name, breaks on his horse. However, he stops.
Breaks on his horse. He just dies. He's broken in half.
Yes.
I'm so sorry.
It's
Just
okay.
look at that.
I couldn't remember the word for stops. His horse comes to a halt. Yeah, there we go. Reins in his horse.
he Tokyo drifts like it.
Yeah, 100%. The horse like. He says, "Oh, it seems as though the riffraff have come to put up a fight."
You absolutely look the type of person who would kill a child because you can do nothing else. Where's your mummy?
Oh, you mean the lady?
Probably
In the castle where she belongs. Why? Where's your friend?
Hard title.
I don't know. Where's your big friend?
You know
Would you
exactly
like
where
to
she
meet
is,
her?
Rick.
Flat and back. Shit. Just some Tegan spilled right now.
Is this all that you brought?
That's all that we need.
We'll see about that. He kind of like gestures forward, and all the zombies start like running as fast as their stupid little stumpy zombie legs can take them.
Can I run fucking like full into it?
You
I'm just
absolutely can.
as soon as I'm surrounded by enough of them, channel divinity.
Go ahead and roll initiative, guys.